Okay, this is a quick training video on how to set up our web-based version of the software. You will need a separate credit card swiper. It's an encrypted credit card swiper. It'll look identical to the one you have, but it's encrypted. It's different. So you need to call Merchant Warehouse to get one of those. You can call their customer service number, and they'll be able to take care of that for you. Their number is 1-800-498-0823. The second thing you need to do when you call them too is tell them that you're going to be using a web-based version, so they'll have to set you up with something called Transport Web, and that's just something they do in their back office. So to set this up, the first thing I'm going to do is just going to go into administration. Well, before I do that, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to yournextdeployment.com/modernsalon1, and that'll take you to this screen right here. All this stuff is defined in this here. So I'm just going to go into administration, and I'll send you your username and password. As you can see, it's DM for your initials, Deborah. And I'm going to say no, I don't want to save that on mine. You may want to save it on yours. But anyway, the first thing I'm going to do is I can go ahead and add my clients here, which you don't have to worry about because they can add them as they go. You want to leave the walk-in client here. Each client can have a photo too that shows up. And then there's a button too to manage them as well. Let's go to Preferences, and under Preferences is where you can change your administration password, put in your own email, your phone number. Some of these things are part of the emails that go out to your customers when the appointment reminders go out, and you can allow them you can even have a logo on your receipt, but you can also show the prices on your website when they book online appointments, allow next day appointments. Some customers of ours don't like that. They don't like people booking appointments next day online, so you can change that. And then obviously we're going to use the POS, and the rest of the stuff is pretty much set up. You can put your website name in here and stuff, and this wireless ePrint code, this won't print to the receipt printer, it'll print to any HP ePrint printer. So when you set up an HP ePrint printer, you basically give it an email address, and that's the email address you want to put in here. And then you can have multiple iPads, printing out receipts. So that's the way that works. So you can change this, and if you change anything, you click on update. It comes up with another question that says OK. So you may have to update your address and stuff. You can also set up your business hours. Pretty simple to do. Pretty self-explanatory, yeses and nos and beginning, ending times. Your staff, you just click on staff. You just go and insert your new staff here, and that's pretty easy. And if you have existing staff, you can just go ahead and it'll pull them up right here just by using this drop down. And then after you add your staff, you want to add up your master service list. This is the services that is everything that you offer in your salon. So after you add up the master service list, then you assign those services to each staff. Okay, and each service for each staff can have a different color on the appointment book. Posted tickets is where you're allowed to go and review tickets that have been posted. Those are invoices that have been paid. Your email reminders, you can send them just like that. You can do an email blast. You'll see some other things down here. Update your sales tax. Right now it's set to 7.5%. Just edit that and change that to whatever yours is. Operators are people that are using the system, so you can have an operator manage multiple staff members. So say if you have a receptionist, they can manage a bunch of people, and manage their appointment book, and then you can give them different rights than you, Deborah, as the administrator. And that's defined here where you can assign them different privileges and show where they're going to sort on the appointment book. Okay, so that's pretty much how the administration works. So I'll click on exit out of there. Your staff schedules, this allows your staff to log in and see from anywhere what their appointment book is that day. For just a person, it's a booth runner that's just operating as their own person with their own book, then they can just go ahead and log in as administration, of course, and just go right in as the operator. And they'll be able to see what's going on. So here we can manage clients. You can set up your retail inventory. You can set up vendors for inventory. And then there's a bunch of reports, basically there. But the main thing they'll be doing is spending time in the appointment book. and this will show you you can add a client from here, and this is where you can book your appointment. So it'll show columns as you add other people in here. And then to ring up point of sale is pretty simple. You go ahead and just pick a client. I can add a new one. I'll just pick a walk-in client. I can search for an employee. I can search for a service. You can just touch these on the iPad, and you'll see right away there's $20. And then to go to payment, I think in the desktop the payment key is down here, but on this you just go right over here to payment. You just push this, and it's got a better thing here too, where you can just do exact cash, and it does it right there for 20. You can distribute the tips multiple ways, and then what's cool about this too, you can finish with an email, or so that when you click on that, it pulls up the client's email, and you click OK, and it just sends a receipt to them. So it could be paperless, and maybe you want to finish with both email and a paper receipt, or maybe just paper only, and that's what you would do there. So I'll go ahead and I'll cancel out of that, and what that automatically did is there's actually a ticket out there that's pending that I can go through and I can delete, or I can select. So you can start the service and then walk back and then stop it, and then it also allows you to it makes you enter a reason for deleting the ticket. That's kind of something that we added pursuant to another client of ours, Paul Mitchell. They wanted that. And then as you do appointments too, as you could check them in, and you can pay right from here, so it'll mark it paid and everything. So that's kind of the system in a nutshell. We'll get this off to you and send you the username and password and play around with it, and let us know what you think. Maybe you want to wait to see how it works out before you buy the credit card swiper, and maybe make some suggestions, and we can have some programmers work on that. But either way, just let us know via the email that we sent you the link to use the software with. Okay? There you go.